Ladies and gentlemen, we are moments away from tip-off. At this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the video board for a special Pure Game Sports presentation.
Welcome to courtside here inside Legacy Arena. I'm Chris Blackshear alongside my broadcast partner, Bart Heights. 2A Girls Championship. Cold Springs looking to win another state championship. But for the Bisons of North Sand Mountain, will today be the day they finally get over the mountain?
No, Coach Jeremiah Haynes for a minute. And in North Sand Mountain, the stash plays. You'll see what we mean on the sidelines and in the crowd. But Cold Springs has a star in Ella Dickerson, and they'll have to limit her and defend well to win on their side.
The one thing we've seen struggles from all the teams here so far here in Legacy Arena is the inability to convert at the free throw line.
Yes.
Two teams that did not have any issues as we go into your Heights hints brought to you by the Home Builder Association of Alabama. These two teams shot from the charity stripe very well earlier this week.
They did. North Sand Mountain in this game, I just talked to both coaches, and the dial in from deep, they've got to make some shots. But Jeremiah Haynes said exactly what I've said earlier. They have got to limit Ella Dickerson. She makes everything go. They got to make her work hard in the backcourt. She's going to handle the ball, turn Cold Springs over, especially when Dickerson doesn't have it. Cold Springs play through her and then attack the pressure. As this North Sand Mountain unlimited pressure, they want to get up and down and want to get in transition. Cold Springs has to attack and never get complacent. Continue to play downhill the entire game.
Well, there's your Heights hints. Let's go across court to the public address announcer and meet the starting lineups for this 2A championship game.
Principal Brooke Phillips and Athletic Director Cole Hicks. And now the faculty members from North Sand Mountain High School, George Shoemaker and Brooke Smith. And now, Bison fans, for your North Sand Mountain starters. At guard, a 5'6" junior, number 12, Madison Renfro. At guard, a 5'6" senior, number 13, Caden Reyes. At guard, a 5'6" senior, number 22, Reagan Weldon. At forward, a 5'11" senior, number 23, Abby Schaefer. And at guard, a 5'7" junior, number 24, Kara Summerford. The Lady Bison are coached by Jeremiah Haynes. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in recognizing the administrators and faculty from Cold Springs High School. Superintendent Shane Barnett. Principal Eric Dickerson and Athletic Director Casey Howell. And now the faculty members from Cold Springs High School, Heather Wilkerson and Tammy Gay. All right, Eagles fans, make some noise for your Cold Springs starters. At point guard, a 5'4" senior, number 1, Paisley Whitlow. At guard, a 5'7" junior, number 2, Aaliyah Addison. At guard, a 5'8" senior, number 3, Macy Huffstutler. At forward, a 5'6" junior, number 5, Holland Brewer. And at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 24, Ella Dickerson. And the head coach at Cold Springs is Paige Adams.
Well, Bart, finally the first full day of nothing but state championship games here at Legacy Arena. This is really going to be a really good matchup. Both teams had big wins. Really went challenged. Both won by double digits earlier this week. Should be a good one to start the day.
I think it will be a good one to start the day. And these games, looking at the board, I don't see any of them that won't be competitive. We saw in the 1A last night, these blue mats, everybody's kind of catching up with opportunities where they have been lacking. And these two teams here can play foul trouble. Which team can stay out of it, especially with their stars?
North Sand Mountain defeated Clark County 59-37 in the semis, and Cold Springs defeated Lynette 55-43. The Lady Bison and North Sand Mountain in the black, Cold Springs in the white as we tip off the 2A championship game, ball controlled by North Sand Mountain and the Bison.
And Cold Springs starts boxing one.
Really trying to keep you from penetrating the basketball now. Nothing really inside the three-point arc yet offensively for North Sand Mountain.
Now it switches back to 2-3. There's a lot of tricks over there for Paige Adams. And there's the star for North Sand Mountain.
Her first shot, she had 20 points in the semifinal victory over Clark County. She gets the scoring started here early for the Bison.
Yeah, and she will live in the lane. And the guards for Cold Springs, how do they handle the pressure on the perimeter? Can you run your offense down low? Good post up by Dickerson to start. They got to keep this offense running towards the three-point line and not get pushed way too far out. There you see him inch. Down toward the perimeter.
Brewer with a shot up, miss, gets her own rebound, kicks it back out to Addison. Three-point shot. Gonna be short, cleared out by the Bison.
Good blockouts there by North Sand Mountain.
Reyes with the basketball.
Can't gamble there.
Three-point shot, top of the key, misses. Offensive rebound, shot up and put back in by Summerford. Laura Summerford, the 5'7" junior. She had 6 points, but 11 rebounds against Clark County. That was one rebound there. Offensively goes for 2 points. Drive to the basket by Brewer. She missed. The Bison are off and running again. Reyes kicks it. Three-point shot, right wing, missed by Renfro. Ball out of bounds will go to the Eagles of Cold Springs. There's a look at the head man, Jeremiah Haynes, 7th year.
Good guy.
Won his 100th career game back in the semifinal game over Clark County, looking for the school's first state championship. They had 2 runners-up back in 2010 and 1998.
They love him on the mountain. Threw the stash out, and every kid in the stands has one on.
This Bison defense right now causing problems with Cold Springs. Dickerson the ball up top.
Yeah, it's discombobulated right now, and you know, I personally feel like that they're going to throw different people at Dickerson, and see here just the immense pressure. Dribble is too high.
We're going to jump balls. Possession area stays with Cold Springs, but these first 2 minutes and 13 seconds, the Bison have shown they're ready to play on both ends, offensively and defensively.
They are, and we may have a Cold Springs played a really good schedule, but North Sand Mountain's schedule was a gauntlet. We have always known the 2A power up on the mountain. Pisgah, North Sand Mountain, Hyder at times. And this defense right now, Cold Springs is going to have to figure out something, or it's going to be a long day.
Just collapsing the defense, trying to penetrate the ball. There's going to be a foul on the top line. They're going to get Paisley. That's her first foul, team's first.
Well, and the other thing in this game that could have been a hint or a big deal is the quality of shot that Cold Springs will get. I mean, look at this. That's just an out-under wizardry from Haynes to get the shot by Renfro, and she can really, really shoot it. North Sand Mountain out of the gate as the aggressor.
So 3-point shot. The Alabama Department of Human Resources, DHR three-pointer. Quick 7-point lead.
Well, you get a 5-second call here. It's going to be 5 here. Yeah, she got a timeout, Paige did, but yeah, that is Whitlow going to have to figure out a way to go by somebody.
Take another look. The rim was friendly on the 3-point shot. Quick 7-0 lead in the first 2:59 of this first quarter for the Bison. 3 different players already contributing for those 7 points.
Yeah, we don't have the stats are not updating yet, so I kind of want to see what turnovers, rebounds. I also think North Sand Mountain can get to the offensive glass, and the pressure on the half court right now is scary good.
Coach Adams, her first year for Cold Springs, used the Alabama natural gas timeout there just to try to settle her team down here early in this game as she has the basketball offensively. I almost say here, Bart, it's desperately needing the basket.
Well, it's so much attention when Ella Dickerson catches the ball, and she's not the most fleet of foot after those knee injuries, but it's just passing and dribbling right now, and it's actually the fundamentals are better for North Sand Mountain.
Renfro with a steal, shot by Reyes, missed. Deep three-pointer cleared out by the Eagles.
All right, now if you're Cold Springs on these misses, you got to get downhill and score, but it's just the dribbles are too high for Cold Springs. Up around the hip, North Sand Mountain just turning them over.
Look at the pass from Renfro out. Basket laid in as a 9-point lead.
Look how high the dribbles are. So many deflections. Kids out there, get lower.
Addison with the basketball up top for the
Eagles. Scrapes. It's unbelievable, the hands of North Sand Mountain. Just constant pressure. Nothing easy for Cold Springs.
Addison's trapped down in the corner now. Almost another turnover. Shot missed by the Eagles. Cleared out.
Now you got numbers
by the Bison. Reyes with the basketball. Drives.
Good hands. And push.
Dickerson with the basketball. Kicks it over to Brewer. Three-point shot. Missed. And with that, we've reached our official first TV timeout. 3:32 remaining in the first quarter of the 2A Girls Championship game. It's been all Bison and North Sand Mountain in the first 6 minutes. 9-0. They're on top.
The best travel insurance doesn't require any paperwork. Alabama has a code of the road, and knowing it helps you follow it. If you're drinking until last call, I'll take these. Thank you. It's time to make a smarter one. Alabama has a code of the road, and knowing it helps you follow it.
Across Alabama's 465 cities and towns, our local neighbors are hard at work building a brighter future for all of us. They might be first responders keeping us safe from danger, or business owners getting ready to open up shop. No matter their job or yours, the 5 million people that make up our sweet home all depend on local government, and local government depends on you. Get involved with the Live Locally Alabama campaign today.
Inside Legacy Arena, early on, it's all North Sand Mountain in the 2A Girls Championship game, and Coach Jeremiah Hayes has his own fan club, Bart Heights. Are they the Stachios by chance?
I think you could go with that, the Stachios from the mountain.
Hey, there's some friends you made pregame. You went and sat with them, and I took a picture with you.
What's up, fellas? We're going to be on my Instagram, @BHeights22. Follow me. But definitely see
Was that like
kids.
a shameless plug you just did there?
Absolutely. And no, I always like to go, and I mean, you like to see what the kids, you know, enjoy, and just anything that adds to the game, like the stash situation. Positive.
Reyes thought about a deep three. Kicked it over to Renfro. Cold Springs a little bit better defensively after that timeout.
Putting a little size on Reyes, too, with Dickerson, get the turnover. Yeah, and so you saw in that possession, instead of Reyes being able to just dribble drive by her person that she's been doing, the length of Dickerson, she backed up and then made Reyes think about the three-point shot. Cold Springs got to make 13 get in, because everything goes through her.
North Sand Mountain now picks up full court pressure for the first time in this game.
Yeah, and it's going to continue to come. Look how far out we are to try to get in our offense here. Well, I knew that feeling in D1. All right, now you got to go to work here. You just got, 1-4 low. Just go to work. And look at the hell.
Dickerson passes inside. Shut down again. Drive to the basket. Shot up, rolls around, misses. Offensive rebound put up, rolls around and misses as well, too.
Wow, what a rebound.
By Williams, and we're going to have a foul underneath. Just like they may get Holland Brewer.
Other than the early three-pointer, shot by Cold Springs. That, and I apologize, folks, we don't have any stats at the moment. But that layup, the last shot, not the first one. Those left-handed drives that we're seeing from Brewer, those are high-difficulty shots contested, and that's just target practice. The quality of shot.
Renfro with the three-point shot miss. Reyes misses. Cold Springs clears it out.
The quality of shot right now for North Sand Mountain compared to Cold Springs is crazy. Look at Reyes.
Reyes with the breakaway and another turnover. She goes up, lays it in. She has 4. And the lead now swells to 11 for North Sand Mountain.
So if you're Coach Adams, here's the predicament that you're in. You've got to somehow have, as you see Coach Haynes in this replay here, look at the help coming, perfectly timed, but all the attention. Ella Dickerson is not a point guard, but the Cold Springs guards are having a hard time with all this pressure getting into the offense. So it's kind of a pick your poison for Cold Springs, and nothing's working.
This defense.
You got to post Ella Dickerson. Yeah, you got to get her in there. But look at all the help.
Tough shot. Dickerson, offensive rebound, three-point shot, up, missed. Another offensive rebound for Cold Springs. Fires a three-point shot, misses again. Out of bounds, ball will stay with Cold Springs.
And Coach Haynes, livid that the rebound wasn't gotten. Every possession, every 50-50 ball. I've had a lot of conversations with him back in, or not a lot, probably 10, 12 conversations just about basketball, man. And he's like a lot of those folks up there, Northeast Alabama, they just live and breathe it.
I had a conversation with him in the facilities early this morning. He said, "You having a good day?" I said, "Coach, mine's a good day. Is yours going to be great?" It's already good.
Whitlow.
Three-point shot, knocked it down. Paisley Whitlow, the 5'4" senior, finally gets Cold Springs on the board.
And that's what she does best. No point guard, true point guard for Cold Springs. Do have shooters. If this went in,
Dickerson misses again. Rebound cleared out.
Really good look though, and got to feel one from deep. But it's going to be really tough for Dickerson all day with just all this attention. I think the game plan, and you heard it in the earlier comments. That's exactly what Coach Haynes said. Somebody else is going to have to beat us.
Ball shot missed. Ball will stay with the Bison underneath. Here's another shot back. Looking here at the Alabama DHR three-pointer to finally get Cold Springs on the board.
Couldn't have had a worse start with the Cold Springs. So now what do you try to do? You got to try to start scoring something from the free throw line somehow. And that's a wide open look.
Shot up. The bank is open for an early transaction for Madison Renfro with the Alabama DHR three-pointer.
And the stats are working out. Thank you, folks. Weldon's defense out on the perimeter, and Whitlow. There's Whitlow again.
There's an offensive rebound. Whitlow gets it. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. North Sand Mountain has controlled the tempo. There's a bank late in the first quarter. After one, it's just 14-5. North Sand Mountain on top of Cold Springs.
Alabama is blessed with incredible natural resources. Whether you enjoy hiking the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, catching fish on one of our treasured lakes, kayaking on a river or a stream, or swimming in the Gulf off our white sand beaches, our state has it all.
The best travel insurance doesn't require any paperwork. Alabama has a code of the road, and knowing it helps you follow it. If you're drinking until last call, I'll take these. Thank you. It's time to make a smarter one. Alabama has a code of the road, and knowing it helps you follow it.
Across Alabama's 465 cities and towns, our local neighbors are hard at work building a brighter future for all of us. They might be first responders keeping us safe from danger, or business owners getting ready to open up shop. No matter their job or yours, the 5 million people that make up our sweet home all depend on local government, and local government depends on you. Get involved with the Live Locally Alabama campaign today.
When life drops the unexpected, AHSAA is here, turning what now into what's next. Resolving your claims quickly, because clarity beats chaos. And knowing now is better than wondering when. We handle the hassle, because your peace of mind matters. And so does the journey ahead. That's life with AHSAA.
It's easy to donate your old or unused vehicle to Alabama Public Television, whether it works or not. And we can turn it into new episodes of your favorite programs. Visit aptv.org/support to learn more.
2A Girls State Championship inside Legacy Arena. Chris Blackshear, Bart Heights. See a good look there at Cold Springs, specifically Holland Brewer. She's got all 5 points, Bart, for the Eagles in the first quarter. 8 minutes in the books. Your perspective of things so far?
Well, Brewer's been pretty good. Whitlow's been good as well. It's the turnovers and points off turnovers. There's only 4 turnovers for Cold Springs, but after those turnovers, 7 points off those turnovers for North Sand Mountain. That is, without question, completely the story. And, you know, being able to see these stats, it just makes me think of something like Knight Eady runs this tournament, and they just do such a great job of everything. Like, you literally, one small glitch, and they get it immediately fixed. So shout out to Knight Eady for what a great job they do with the AHSAA partnering to run this tournament.
I will say, though, as North Sand Mountain kicks it out for a deep three-pointer miss by Renfro, they do an excellent job running things. But sometimes, a little extra.
Sometimes.
Push, huh?
Well, it's just, I want to be able to confirm to our audience what we're talking about and what we're seeing. And the numbers, you know, I actually have had someone, Brittany Young was a 4-time state champion at midfield, and she's been shadowing all week. That's a way that.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Dickerson's frustrated.
Yeah.
And dude, Reyes took a shot, man. She never saw it. Excuse me, that wasn't Reyes.
He goes back another look at it here.
Shot. Look at this. She never saw it come either.
That would get you 15 yards on the football field as well, too. Dickerson, yeah, she's frustrated. She had 22 points back in the semifinal win over Lynette, scoreless through one quarter in this championship game.
And I think Cold Springs has got to give a little dose of their own medicine.
It's up to steal. Hosteller got the start today. She had 7 points, 9 rebounds coming off the bench in the semifinal win. Cold Springs seems to have a little answer now and something going offensively. Had a slow start in their earlier meeting. It takes them a minute to get adjusted to this pressure, but that's just way too easy. Nice inside pass, Schaefer, with her first bucket of the game. No pressure on the ball as the passing lane gets a lot easier. Young kids out there, if you're guarding the ball, and offensive players trying to throw it in the post, you got to get up in them and make it hard so they can't see. That's a tough pass. Burrow tricks across court to Whitlow. Be careful. Checked into the hotel. Be careful. That's 4. Yep, that's 5. Gotta know where the count is there. Just a great job by Roberts to keep the count going. And Cold Springs is going to have to be more active on the defensive end. They were there, and Huff's stuck with a bucket. Look at this post feed. Whew. Great positioning, great pass, and easy. Schaefer. All right, Cold Springs now going into a 3-2 look. What they're trying to do here, and it turns kind of into 2-3. It's a matchup, but they're trying to limit the penetration of North Sand Mountain. You're going to live with them shooting 3-pointers, but you just can't keep letting Reyes get anywhere she wants to go like this. Wow, look at this. She gets all the way to the basket, misses, offensive rebound, put back up and miss. Got a foul underneath. Abby Schaefer, the 5'11 senior, had a double-double back in the semifinals. She's going to the line to shoot a couple. And she is such a key chess piece to this team. These are the things that she does, cleaning up these rebounds, high point the ball. She's physical. She has a want to. She's one of those post players. Stat sheet filler, does a whole lot for her team, and even a bigger plus, we've seen it be a big deal in this tournament. Excellent free throw shoot. Her shot up makes it. She's been focused in these first 2 games. Leadership,
Stadding probably jinxed her there. My bad, Abby.
1 of 2 on the Cisco free throw line.
Just the deflections and hands on the ball for North Sand Mountain. It's happening 2-3 times a possession. And look how far out here Cold Springs is. Now got to get downhill. That's a pretty good move right here now.
Brewer.
Pretty good move right here now.
Brewer. It's like you on the dance floor back in the 90s with that move to the basket there and getting the bucket for the Eagles. But just like that, they get it down low. Great position by Schaefer. She has another bucket. She has a quick 5 here in the last minute.
Two out of the last 3 possessions, Coach Haynes has figured out he's got to get 23 more involved. 2 post touches, 2 baskets. Oh, elbow. Incidental, but man, that was... Ooh, Renfro took an elbow right in the nose.
Look at this. Nice move there. Back.
Then step through. Then left hand off the glass. That was nice. But, yeah, this is just too much. But she got low. She got low.
It's good to see they're still teaching. Use the backboard. It's your friend.
It is.
Now we just utilize the free throws. They're called that for a reason.
They are free, and it's been really interesting to see how many have been missed thus far.
Deep three-point shot missed by Reyes. Rebound cleared out by the Eagles.
You get it pitched ahead, you got numbers here.
Pickett cross court. Dickerson out of bounds. Another turnover.
Yeah, earlier there was a pass that was made by Brewer from this side of the floor, and there's just too much space to try to make that pass. But I like what Brewer's thought was, didn't execute it. She saw Dickerson running free for an open 3, trying to find her and get her involved. Right now, Ella Dickerson, 0 points. That's all due to the attention.
3-point shot up, knocked down from the outside by Madison Renfro. She has 9. And there was another Alabama DHR 3-point.
She's not shy.
Cold Springs with 8 turnovers in this first half. Shot missed by Brewer. Numbers out, running. North Sand Mountain shot up, put in by Weldon. Her first bucket of the game. And the lead swells to 15.
Limit Dickerson, scoring transition. Second chance points are 6-5, but the fast break points now up to 6-2. And just really, that's the 9th turnover for Cold Springs.
Reyes with the basketball. We go get a little foul there by Brewer. We go to foul. Let's take another shot as we go to break. Complete control the Bison. And here's a look at the shot by Madison Renfro from the top. Growing the lead to 24-9. North Sand Mountain on top.
State, athletics is more than competition. From the classroom to athletic championships. Now home to 9 conference titles this year and 9 total national championships. Hall of Fame coaches, professional athletes, and D1 transfers. Academic All-Americans and All-Americans by sport. Name one of the top 3 community colleges in the nation. Our Lions compete with excellence in everything they do. This is pride. This is family. This is legacy. This is Wallace State.
I'm Blake Corder. I'm a partner here at the Builders Group of West Alabama in Tuscaloosa, and I've been in the business for 20-plus years. Being a part of our local, being an active part, I need to stress active part of our local Home Builders Association and State Home Builders Association. We've picked up business partnerships throughout the state. Those business connections would have never happened without our membership in our local and state Home Builders Associations. How can you afford not to be a member of our local Home Builders Association?
3:19 remaining first half of the 2A Girls State Championship. North Sand Mountain on top 24-9. And those Cold Spring Eagles fans right now are hoping for some type of offensive production to get them back in this game, Bart. How long do you think it's going to take to wash off? That's inside. It doesn't sweat off like it does in a football stadium.
A-G-L-E-S.
At least they are in the right order.
You know, I'm supporting the team. Get the reference.
I think G for the Eagles, I think he put that on there because he was the guard for the football team for Cold Springs. Just saying.
You got to stay in line there. You got to stay focused on the right spelling. You a good speller?
Man, I was all right. I was much better at math.
Great shot fake.
Reyes goes in. It's a foul. She's going to go to the line and shoot a couple.
Crafty, man. So crafty. everything she does is at her pace. And we talked about how Dickerson was going to affect this game. Reyes has been the best player on the floor, just with all her activity. She's only 3 of 8, but the rebounds, the assists, the outrunning, the steals.
This is the first one. Bison were 9 of 12 from the free throw line back in the semifinal, and you see now, I was about to say, a storyline developing here. You see Holly Brewer going to the bench.
Foul, man.
3 fouls.
Big foul.
With 3:04 left in the first half, and Coach Adams not happy about that. Yes, misses both free throws.
There's been 4 different people as you see just the shadowing of Summerfield. And Dickerson, I mean, there's just, that pass is not there.
That's the 10th turnover for the Eagles. More turnovers than points here in the first half. Renfro with the basketball up top.
Say that again? That's crazy.
More turnovers than points.
In a state championship game, that's not what you want. See, like in those little plays right there, that's an easy basket. The pass is wrong.
Nice, tough shot by Leah Addison, her first bucket of the game for the Eagles.
If I'm Cold Springs, I'm trying to get into the half with this lead around 10. You haven't played well. I mean, Cold Springs only has
3-point shot up, missed. Offensive rebound. Now we have a tie-up. Possession area goes for Cold Springs. Go back and take a look at this last bucket. Barton, turn it over to you.
Yeah, right here, when you're struggling in the half court, that pass by Ella Dickerson just a little bit too far. Could have not worked out, but excellent body control, excellent ball control by Addison to go and get the finish. And Cold Springs is, it's not positive for them yet. But if you can just get ready to get it to 10, get into halftime, and make a couple adjustments, find yourself in this thing just like that. Oh, you got to post up right there, Ella. I mean, she's got to get down there. That's the best one-on-one scenario that she's had.
Whitlow basket, ball up top. Lead scorer Ella Dickerson still without a point here for the Eagles. And double dribble will have another turnover by the Eagles.
Yeah, and the ability to play in a 2-person game, if you will. The timing of it. Understand when to set the ball screen up. Understand from Ella Dickerson when I need to post up. And Whitlow, force her to post up there. Direct her in there. Those type things are lacking at this point for Cold Springs.
3-point shot missed. Rebound out by Cold Springs. Addison with the basketball, penetrating, goes up with the shot. Have a foul, should go to the free throw line to shoot a couple.
That's the first foul, and that's the other thing about this. I mean, not to be negative toward the Cold Springs fans. I mean, you can clap all you want to about being the first foul, but it's the deep. There hadn't really been a lot. It's just good pressure defense, and I understand it, but I think the officials have done an excellent job in this game.
Leah Addison converted the first Cisco free throw. Now her second opportunity. Shot up, knocks them both down.
And here's a very interesting stat. I don't know that I've ever seen this in a state championship game. The turnovers you would think in this game have been a huge, bigger problem for Cold Springs. But points off turnovers, 11 of the 13. 11. They've only scored 2 points that haven't come off turnovers. They can't score in the half court.
So let's compare that for them. 5 turnovers for North Sand Mountain is converted to 11 points, to your point, for Cold Springs. 10 Cold Springs turnovers has only been converted to 4 points for North Sand Mountain. That's why they pay you the big bucks, Mr. Heights. I mean, the checks are more.
This is a tough cover for Dickerson here.
Reyes now going a little one-on-one on Dickerson. Good on good.
And I love Coach Haynes keeping this out, making Dickerson work on this end as well.
Reyes drives it back. She got pushed in the back a little bit. But no foul. It goes out of bounds. A turnover and goes to Cold Springs.
Yeah, the drive, a little out of control, wasn't rewarded. Kamidra Spruill, Shelby Wilson, and Leslie Claybrook. Seen them in these tournaments before. Really excellent officials. Right on it.
Dickerson with the basketball action right here in front of us. Almost a trap, and it goes into a turnover.
Yeah, and the turnovers for Ella Dickerson, the passing, that's her third. Tough first half for Cold Springs.
Well, we're halfway home in the girls' 2A state championship game. North Sand Mountain has led from the tip-off. They're up 24-13. 2A Girls Championship halftime festivities with Kevin Starbinski when we come back to Legacy Arena.
In your right lane, you need to stay in your right mind. Bro, you need to steer clear of the weed. Literally. Alabama has a code of the road, and knowing it helps you follow it. You know, there are a lot of suggestions on how to drive, but that speed limit isn't one of them. I think that's for you. Alabama has a code of the road, and knowing it helps you follow it.
There's power in the simplest of actions, like one neighbor helping another, where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to the electric cooperatives of Alabama, and we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on. Your Alabama Electric Cooperatives, empowering lives, empowering communities.
Welcome to Alabama Public Television's live coverage of the State High School Basketball Championships. It's great to see the best of the best in Alabama play ball, and it's available around the state here on APT thanks to the generosity of our sponsors and the financial support of viewers like you. Please call 1-800-239-4000 or give online at aptv.org to support children's programs, music, drama, how-tos, and high school sports. Thank you.
Tonight at 10 on Alabama Public Television.
All right, we're back here at Legacy Arena in Birmingham. Halftime of the girls' 2A state championship game. And it is a North Sound Mountain stampede. The Bison. Caden Reyes and Madison Renfro taking charge. North Sound Mountain jumped out to an 11-0 lead. There's Caden Reyes on the break, unimpeded. Good defense from Cold Springs right there. The Eagles have a championship pedigree. You know they're not going to roll over. They're going to fight back, and they did. Nice move there, up and under by Cold Springs. But too much North Sand Mountain. I can't say that 3 times fast. Once is hard enough. And they have got the 11-point lead at the half of this 2A girls state championship game. And the reason you're able to watch all of this fantastic action across the state of Alabama on Alabama Public Television is the generous support of the Alabama Community College System. And now we're fortunate to be joined by 2 representatives of that system. On my left, Matt Heaton. He's the Career Readiness Manager for the Innovation Center Skills for Success. And Audrey Webb, she is the Regional Workforce Director, the Director of Workforce-Based Learning. You guys have the longest titles I have ever seen. Your name tags, I think you need a bigger name tag.
Yeah.
First of all, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
Now, Matt, one thing I'm always interested in, tell us about the Innovation Center.
So the Innovation Center is an entity of the Alabama Community College System. Through industry request, we develop non-credit rapid training courses to help bridge the workforce gaps for the state of Alabama.
Now, Audrey, tell us about what kind of skills are we talking about here?
So we're talking about work-based learning, where our students start in a pathway in high school and continue on to the community college while they work, while they go to school, and have a full-time job when they complete.
What are some of the most popular courses or career pathways that students like to choose?
The top ones are always skid steer, excavator, anything in that heavy equipment. But with our health science courses coming on with nursing support tech, the health science programs are really catching on as well.
I think I asked you before if you could teach me how to run a skid steer.
I could not, but you could definitely learn, yes.
I've done it before, not very well. Now, Audrey, how much has this program grown? How popular has it become?
So one of our programs called FAME, the Federation of Advanced Manufacturing Education, that we've talked about before,
yes,
is really grown. So it went from one chapter in 2015 to 12 chapters as of today, and that's all over the state of Alabama.
How great is the need for workforce-based learning and training?
I would say the need is not great because we're bridging a workforce gap in the state, but the ability to provide that training at most of the time no cost because of legislative funding is a big deal.
Say that again. No cost?
No cost because of legislative funding.
That is fantastic to hear. Now, what campus, we know that the AHSAA stretches across the state of Alabama, Audrey. What do different campuses focus on different skills in terms of workforce development?
Yes, sir. That's what's really cool about the community college system, that we really help to train individuals in their community. But we have the FAME program from South Alabama at Bishop State all the way to North Alabama at Calhoun Community College.
Tell us a little more about that FAME program. Again, as you said, we've talked about it before, but to let the folks know who haven't heard about it.
Yeah, so the FAME program is a 2-year work-based learning program where students go to school two days a week and work 3 days a week. And after the 5th semester, the students go to work full-time. It's a 95% success rate when they graduate college. That is unheard of in a 2-year community college program. So 95% of the students stay in the company that they're working at when they graduate.
So not just 95% get jobs, but 95% stay with that company.
Yes, sir.
Can it be any more successful? I guess 100% could be more successful, Matt, but you've got to be thrilled with the progress and the success of these programs.
They're all great, and with all the different entities of the community college system working together, we like to call it playing in each other's sandbox, but doing what's best for the end goal, which is the students and the people of Alabama.
Well, Matt, Audrey, thank you so much for being here today, but also for what you do for students across the state of Alabama every day in the Alabama Community College system.
Thank you.
All right, let's look at the big board, what we've got on tap for today. This is just game 1 of 6. We're going to hand out 6 blue maps, 6 state championships, 2A, 3A, and 4A girls and boys, all the way through to Asheville and Fairfield, the 4A boys later today. We've got to come back for the second half. Stay with us on APT.
Play hard, play to win. But when sports injuries occur, you can rely on Encore. Our professional team treats all types of sports-related injuries for athletes of all ages. Our licensed therapists work closely with the patient, your family, and physician to get you back into action quickly and safely. At Encore, we love to see you move.
Hey, it's time to get the kids signed up for sports.
I'm not really sure I want the kids playing sports this year.
Why is that? They love it, it's great exercise, and they learn about teamwork.
Well, sure, but what if they get hurt?
Youth sports are safer than ever, thanks to the Coach Safely Act. All coaches are required to take a course that emphasizes best and safest practices.
I'd like to see that course.
Go to CoachSafely.org. It's available for coaches and parents alike.
CoachSafely.org? I've got to check that out.
CoachSafely.org, so they will play.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
I'm pretty sure when you took the test for this, you weren't doing all of that. You know, you're going to need this when they pull you over. Alabama has a code of the road, and knowing it helps you follow it.
If you haven't got the message by now that speeding is dangerous, don't worry. There are plenty of these guys out here who will make sure you do. Somebody's about to get educated. Alabama has a code of the road, and knowing it helps you follow it.
Legacy Arena, 2A Girls State Championship game, North Sound Mountain on top 24-13 over Cold Springs. Back to get ready to tip off for the second half. I'm Chris Blackshear alongside my broadcast partner, Bart Heights. The storyline in this first half, if you really look at it, Madison Renfro, the leading scorer for North Sound Mountain. But I think even a bigger story, Bart, is on the Cold Springs side. When you look at Ella Dickerson, their leading scorer has no points after the first half.
Yeah, and it's just a disaster in the half court for Cold Springs right now. They can't get into anything. She's trying to work hard at the top, at the bottom. It's just not really going in. She's at plus 22 points a game, if I'm not mistaken. That's what's missing. They're down 11. You get her going here in this second half, figure out a way to get her involved. And like we said in the hints, I think they've turned Cold Springs over. They haven't dialed it in from deep necessarily, but just the defense has been elite for North Sound Mountain. Cold Springs, they haven't been able to play through Dickerson because of all the attention. Haven't found the spot that quite makes her feel comfortable. She's got to step it up in the second half. And they have attacked the pressure at times. You got to do more of that in the second half.
I give you about 75% on your hints.
I missed the dial in from deep, and that's the only one. So, probably should have.
Your Home Builders Association of Alabama.
I thought he was going to pull it and make it right in your face.
Yes, with a scoop underneath, misses.
All right, you got the stop you needed. And I really do think you're going to see Cold Springs push.
I was going to stay with Cold Springs, one off Reyes. I was going to say 3 out of 4 on your the Home Builders Association of Alabama keys. Good for you. But building a home, I don't think you'd get your occupancy license.
I wouldn't. I mean, look at the North Sand Mountain is 5 of 18 from the field. Excuse me, I think those might be reversed. I think it's 5 of 18 in the field for Cold Springs.
Reyes off running, decides to pull it back out and reset the offense for the Bison. 3-point shot, right wing, missed by Renfro. Eagles with the basketball now, and Reyes, she's just everywhere.
She is, and at least 50-50 plays. You see Dickerson there.
They're going to call a charge, an offensive charge. That'll be Ella Dickerson, the senior's second foul. Still looking for her first bucket.
Yeah, Paige Adams did not like that one. Let's see. I mean, maybe a no call, but it's not a block. Good defense. Frustrating Dickerson is Summerford. And that's second foul. Oh, Dickerson. But I'll tell you what she has done. She's played really good defense on this end. Out on the perimeter, guarding smaller players. That's right.
Shot up and in.
That's an and one.
Pass, basket laid up and in by Corey Summerford. Her second bucket of the game. Here's another look at it.
The thing that people, or we haven't talked enough about, Schaefer's not just a post player. She's an all-around passer, rebounder, finding Summerford there. But that was an excellent pass, an excellent find from Schaefer.
Cisco free throw.
Now go.
Rolled around the entire rim, but ultimately fell short. Charity stripe. Deep three-pointer from the wing. One and done and cleared out. And it's a hustle play underneath. Whitlow for Cold Springs. We're going to have a tie.
Whitlow getting a game-winning play, extra possession. Nice job, one.
Back-to-back times because the possession error stays with the Eagles. They'll keep the ball on their own baseline.
And so here's one of those situations, the special teams of basketball, to where if you're Coach Paige Adams, you've got to maximize these opportunities because everything's been so difficult. And there you go.
Got a foul. We're going to look at this. They're going to call the foul underneath. Dickerson to go to the free throw line for a couple. It looks like she actually lost the ball on her own there, Bart. The foul's called, and she'll go to the free throw line. The first of a Cisco free throw. She makes it her first bucket of the game.
80% free throw shooter. And why is that so much more important? She sees one go in. Free throw line has always been her best friend. Shot 15 free throws, made 13 of them in the first game. here at Legacy, and scorers and shooters a lot of times, once they see one go in, everything else starts flowing. And the pressure also for Cold Springs has picked up. Look at Whitlow out here. Dose of your own medicine.
And it's another turnover. And this whole Eagle starting to swarm a little bit more.
And that man knows
the defensive end. Paisley Whitlow is who's starting this.
Well, if you're North Sand Mountain, you just keep doing exactly what you've been doing. Cold Springs is playing with much more of a chip on their shoulder coming out from the half. Good job by Paige Adams getting her girls ready.
Brewer drives to the basket. Shot goes up. We'll have another foul.
Can get to the basket and score around the North Sand Mountain defense at times. Schaefer that time, and I think it's the left hand of Brewer that makes it difficult to guard. You don't see that, but about 10% of the time is a defensive player. And even though Brewer's right-handed, she loves to finish with that left hand.
Missing the free throw.
You got to get downhill there. You got to get downhill there.
Shot.
They're back in it.
By Leah Addison.
They're back in it.
Lead is under double digits for the first time in a while.
Energy is just exactly opposite of what we saw in the first half.
There's another look at it.
Yeah, Cold Springs is definitely playing more downhill and helping and more active. Another turnover. They can get a pitch here, get it out. They might even have an opportunity to run here, but good defense settling back by North Sand Mountain. But yeah, early offense attack for Cold Springs.
Whitlow kicks it out to Brewer. Brewer drives, scoops, splits it up, misses. Rebound by the Bison.
The degree of difficulty in that shot because of the angle it was released from, maybe a 10% chance to go in. Might have been illegal there.
Reyes with the basketball, drives, turnover. The Eagles off running. Hufstetter with the basketball, goes up, lays it in. They're on a 7-2 run to start the second half.
Yeah, Coach Paige Adams got a little pep in her step over on that sideline. Her girls are playing with much more energy and want to, and Coach Haynes needs a timeout. Good timeout.
Really good timeout for the 7th-year head coach of the Bison. Let's go back and take another look. The most recent bucket by the Eagles.
Yeah, everything in this second half, partner, is starting to come a little bit in transition for Cold Springs. Looking at the fast break points now, they are in the lead in that category.
The Alabama Natural Gas Association timeout. You see Coach Paige Adams. She hopes the flame stays ignited here in this second half, while the timeout on the other side by Coach Hayes hopes he tries to smother this run.
The air got to it.
Well played. That right there, I see why your voice has been struggling. This is what, your 10th, 12th game?
I lost count.
Lost count. There's a good look at the head coach, Paige Adams, her first year.
My partner, Congressman Chris Blackshear. He knows how that voice thing goes, and you got to be patient. You got to maintain it. And trying to do that. Oh, look at this
defense. It's going to go to Cold Springs.
The first 3.5 minutes of this quarter are a carbon copy of the first half, simply with the teams reversed.
Yes. Checking into the hotel yesterday, and I happened to get stuck. I had the opportunity to ride the elevator up with the entire Cold Springs basketball team.
How was
they were having fun. They were coming back from dinner.
Did they know how powerful you are down in Montgomery?
I don't know what you're talking about there. All out of bounds like they're going to stay. What we got? Going to stay with Cold Springs. Speaking of you saying that, talking about powerful, I just got a text from a random number. They were complimenting how you were one of the best basketball players in history.
I don't know about
but they
that.
followed that up, but no, but Bart has more hair than basketball knowledge. But they compliment.
That's a shot. That's a shot. Oh,
yeah. They call a foul underneath. It's going to be another foul on North Sand Mountain. But speaking of the knowledge and everything, you see now an experience. We'll talk about it when we come back after the break. Because that man right there, Jeremiah Hayes, has a little worry look on his face as the Eagles are soaring back. They trail by only 6 now.
Amanda Wilder. And I'm Melissa Marks, and we are sisters and realtors and members of the Home Builders Association. The main reason we joined our Home Builders Association is so that we can have a network of professionals that we can depend on if our buyers want to renovate or add on to their home. We feel confident recommending members of our local Home Builders Association because we know they are licensed, bonded, and insured. How can you afford not to be a member of your local Home Builders Association?
Welcome to Northeast. So, what are you looking for?
2 outs!
I want to inspire kids the same way I was inspired.
I want to help solve the nursing shortage.
I want to make the internet a safer place.
I want to live with no regrets.
I want to give my kids a better future.
No matter what you're looking for, begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
2A Girls State Championship game. First one of the day inside Legacy Arena. That young lady, Paige Adams, in her first year as the head coach at Cold Springs. I don't know what she did, Bart Heights, in the locker room, but whatever that motivational speech was, has her Eagles right back in this championship game.
I believe that halftime speech was a little fiery, like you said earlier, Paul. And I think that's an excellent way to describe it. And those flames that you mentioned have followed this coach's team out. It's a coaching family with her and her husband, Drew. Drew is the boys coach at Cold Springs. They love basketball, both good players in their own right. And going after state championships for their school and household.
Turnover by Cold Springs, and North Sand Mountain with only 1 bucket here in the third quarter. Renfro has it knocked away, goes to another turnover. Whitlow is off and running for the Eagles. With the basketball, has it stolen from her by Reyes. Reyes off and running. She doesn't have the numbers, but doesn't stop her. She goes in. It's going to be a foul. Going to get Whitlow.
Yeah, got that hand in there. You see here just the hands. Dribble again, too high for Cold Springs. Reyes downhill. Crafty draws the contact. Definitely.
Calling it on the floor. North Sand Mountain inbounded under their own basket. Reyes.
A lot of attention.
Pulls up her dribble.
A lot of attention on her.
Not in the
drive.
He gets a second. There she is again with Paige Whitlow. Her defense. Especially in this third quarter.
Yeah, she's taking this thing personal to get her team back in it. Will keep her team in it, and now we're trying to. It's about to be a one-possession game. If they were to hit a three, haven't hit any all day.
Bad pass that time, trying to get it into Whitlow. Reyes off running. She didn't have the numbers. Drives to the basket, has it knocked away, and a stay with the Bison. Who was that again, knocking it away?
Whitlow. 9 steals apiece for these teams. Selling into pretty good matchup, but one key point of emphasis, we talked about the lack of fouls from North Sand Mountain. 1 of 5 from the line for Cold Springs.
3-point bucket, right wing, misses. Rebound, cleared out.
Excuse me. 1 of 5 from North Sand Mountain.
Deep three by Whitlow. Misses. Reyes off, running again.
Oh, look at this.
Goes back underneath.
Look at this.
Scoop up, misses.
You got numbers.
Look up.
Good job.
Good recovery.
Summerford.
Summerford knocking out of bounds.
And Summerford has it done a whole lot offensively. She's 2 of 2, very efficient, 0 of 1 from the line, but 5 rebounds and has gotten the draw on Dickerson, and she has been completely locked down. Only 2 free throws for Ella today, and that's a lot to do with Summerfield. That'd be huge.
3-point bucket miss by Addison on the left wing. Nice pass underneath. Abby Schaefer with the bucket. Only the second bucket of the third quarter for the Bison.
And Reyes just knows how to play. Great feel. Sold to their eyes.
Three-point shot. Knocked down Ella Dickerson with the Alabama DHR three-pointer.
And look at her right now, urging her team. She's been in these state championship games. She knows every possession really is starting to matter, especially closing halves. Big shot by 24.
5-point game now. Three-point shot.
Legal.
All
right, partner. So you see the just excellent recognition. You can't make a mistake against Reyes. Not really sure there. Summerfield went over. Excuse me, Schaefer went over to help, and they lost Dickerson. And the one thing she can flat out do is step out and shoot it. Big three-pointer. But here's a key point of emphasis, partner. This last possession, the last couple, 14 fouls on Santa Mountain. Get downhill and get in the bonus. Maybe get 2 possessions and inch this thing a little bit closer to.
Get as many points as you can with the clock not running. Shot missed, rather foul. It looks like Brewer's going to pick up a foul. So that's going to be her 4th foul for Holly Brewer.
Yeah, unfortunate bounce there off the rebound. Dickerson had great position in the lane, and the ball just bounced over her head a little bit. And good rebound by North Sand Mountain. Looking at these stats, partner, the rebounding battle, 25 to 18. Woods have been a problem.
Reyes up top.
Good help. Oh, man.
Turnover. Look who has the ball. Willow off the run.
Can she get there?
Oh, misses it at the end of the third quarter. But, Bart, if you're an Eagles fan, though, you like the 8 minutes of the third quarter. Paige Adams' team outscores the Bison 10-4 to third quarter. It's only a 5-point lead by the Bison in North Sound Mountain. We got 8 minutes to decide the 2A championship game when we come.
My favorite part about Snead is the family feel. It's a very tight-knit group of people, and everyone supports each other.
The teachers just getting along with me and just being a great role model for me.
My favorite part about Snead is definitely the open campus.
It's just peaceful. It's nice to walk around.
My favorite part is that it just feels like everybody's a family.
My favorite part about Snead is the friends I've made along the way.
Everybody's very friendly, so you never have to be scared when you're new here because everyone's approachable and it's a good time.
What? Never seen a dog get a bath before? Look, I got needs, and one of them is plenty of soothing warm water. That's why Ma made sure our home has a natural gas water heater. Ah, she's the best. See, natural gas heats water fast and efficiently, so we never run out mid-spa session. Because when I'm out at the park, strutting around and meeting other pooches, I gotta show them who's boss. Visit my website and learn why natural gas is a home's best friend.
Around the corner from here, late at night, on one of the rainiest days of the year, is a small business owner making a call to Valero's 24/7 U.S.-based customer service. We're here to make sure she has the fuel she needs to stay open. Because keeping pumps full means keeping business pumping and communities moving right now.
Change lives and achieve your professional goals with a rewarding career at the Alabama Department of Human Resources, the state's provider of social services in all 67 counties. Join our hardworking team that positively impacts the lives of children and families across Alabama. Speak to a recruiter by calling 334-242-1780 or emailing recruitment@dhr.alabama.gov.
Final 8 minutes of the 2A girls state championship game. Chris Blackshear, Barton Heights on the call, and just like that, an inbound pass goes down low to Schaefer. She has her 8th and 9th points of the game.
A little fist bump out of the quarter call. Coach Jeremiah Haynes, so silky in that draw up. Nice cross screen, and saw Schaefer come across for the layup. Good execution.
Reyes goes down, she's up. Controls the basketball for the Bison.
Look at this look.
Inbound pass, nice ball movement right now. Reyes drives, puts it up, rolls out, miss, offensive rebound, puts back up, rolls around, out. And another offensive rebound by Reyes. She goes up underneath with her right hand and puts it in.
Just was not going to be denied. And Reyes, the English that she can put on balls to finish is pretty cool to watch. Cold Springs has got to, even when they shoot it, continue to go get it. They're out rebounding Northside Mountain right now. 25-22, and that last possession, Northside Mountain flipped the script. That needs to go in.
Whitlow, three-point shot, misses. Rebound, Reyes. Has numbers. Saves it, late pass. Pull up, 12-foot jump shot, missed. Rebound out by Cold Springs.
Cold Springs has got to get back on defense in transition because Northside Mountain is just pushing the basketball. And lots of opportunities to score. That continues. There'll be no way Cold Springs can get back in it. Look at here. This is just too much transition.
Drives, almost put a little English on it. She's going to go to the line to shoot a double. Let's go back and take a look at Reyes here early in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, she's just gets downhill. Excellent pass, excellent shoot. That's that offensive rebound you saw by Schaefer, just high pointing the ball. And here you go with the scrappy Reyes amongst the trees inside. And she gets excellent spin cycle moves. And once she gets on that under the basket to finish on that right side, she's pretty damn good.
First Cisco free throw up and good.
Always make this point, Chris. And in this game, you're seeing Brewer and you're seeing Reyes use their offhand to score. But it's amazing to me how much better as a whole lefties are with their other hand finishing with the right than righties are finishing left, just with tricks around the basket. I think it's always kind of been like that, and it's probably because the left-handed kids have to do so much work with the right hand. Everything's right-hand oriented. It was always awkward for me when I sat in that left-handed desk back in the day.
It was terrible.
Did they have a left-handed desk for you?
Well, no. I write right-handed, but I shoot left-handed.
Okay.
Play golf left-handed. Bowl right-handed.
I'm with you.
I'm just confused. I'm a confused individual. We're going to have a, it was like, Coach Hayes calls a timeout over here. He stretches it from to a full timeout here instead of taking a 5-second call. But after you see what happened during this early in this fourth quarter, Northside Mountain seems to pick back up the momentum. But an Alabama Natural Gas timeout now is probably good for Cold Springs.
Well, it's good for Cold Springs. But I don't know, just simply because the pressure in that possession was elite. And Coach Jeremiah Haynes just drew up a gem. Let's see if he can draw up another one. I know that's what he's thinking.
Well, we're drawing up a gem right now. We think we're going to have 5 more after this one. Today's slate. You and I will be on the call next for the Section Lafayette 2A Boys Championship. 3A girls, 3A boys, and we'll close it out. 4A girls and 4A boys. What stands out to you, Bart Heights, on this screen of a game that you do not want to miss?
I think every one of these games is must watch. I think the only gap I see walking into this is in that 3A girls. I think St. James is the best team in 3A and has been all year. And Mobile Christian, they'll have to really limit Nat Barton and company in that game. But all the rest of these, I feel like, are going to be barn burners, if you will, and just back and forth heavyweight bouts. That's Southside Selma, Montgomery Academy game. Similar teams, big-time athleticism. That one will be physical. And then, obviously, the nightcap is just going to be, if Asheville can finish this storybook run and the way they've played, they would definitely be the favorite in that game against Maurice Ford.
Speaking of a storybook run, North Sand Mountain and the Bison 5.5 away from the school's first state championship. They're up by 11 if they can hang on here. Inbound pass underneath Miss.
And he drew another great play up for Schaefer. He knows he's got an advantage. Does Coach Haynes and just wasn't able to.
That's one of your coaches. When you draw it up, it's executed perfectly except for converting the basket. Shot. Miss. Rebound by North Sand Mountain. Roll under 5 minutes now.
6 rebounds now for Schaefer. 3 of those offensive. I mean, she got tricks out here. She can make you fall down. That's a great pass.
3-point shot, left wing, miss. Rebound underneath. Nice block underneath by Brewer.
Oh.
Reyes, 3-point bucket, left wing, misses. Rebound by Whitlow. Have an injury timeout here. Front court. It's Macy Hubstutler. Got the start today for the Eagles.
Yeah, and she came down on somebody's foot, picking that loose ball. One ankle on the outside. Never a good feeling, but she'd much rather roll it. Let's see if she rolls it here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Almost like her own weight fell on top of it.
She actually didn't roll it. She got it caught under her, which is sometimes a lot worse than just the normal roll. Hope she's okay. Oh, man, she fell walking over to the... This may be a tough injury.
Foul is on the way. Boston, number 24, Sarah Summerford.
Summerford picks up the foul. Really, they're trying to get it down on Diggers at the free throw line. Actually had a held.
Yeah, see where he's looking in the calf, maybe. Maybe an Achilles a little bit. Somehow, it just got twisted. You can't ever really tell. It looked like it was forward to me, but checking on the backside of that leg.
3-point shot. Knocked down from the corner by Holland Brewer with the Alabama DHR 3-pointer.
Very timely basket. Throughout the course of this game, as we proceed the last 3 minutes, 45 seconds, Coach Springs has got to get stops, and they got to play through Brewer and Dickerson.
Reyes drives. Shot goes up. We're going to have a foul. Let's take a look at this bucket.
Foul is on the Eagles, number 24, Ella Dickerson.
Squares up Bart, knocks it down. That 3-pointer cuts the North Sand Mountain lead to 8. We'll be back after this.
The best travel insurance doesn't require any paperwork. Alabama has a code of the road, and knowing it helps you follow it. If you're drinking until last call, I'll take these. Thank you. It's time to make a smarter one. Alabama has a code of the road, and knowing it helps you follow it.
When people ask or talk about careers in construction, I think there's this perception that is wearing a tool belt, using a tape measure, and swinging a hammer. That's only one very small fraction. And all of those roles are absolutely necessary components. So if I talk to a young person about a career in construction, I would encourage them by saying that the opportunities available to them are as limitless as their own personal ambition. There is a future in home building. Go build your future.
Final 3:39 of the 2A Girls State Championship game. That young ladies team trails North Sand Mountain 34-26. As we're back into action, Peyton Reyes, the senior for North Sand Mountain, will be at the free throw line shooting a couple of Cisco free throws. Very important at this point, you convert your free throws, Bart.
Very important to this point, and wildly, 3 of 7, now 4 of 8 for North Sand Mountain. 50%, but you're up 9. The earlier misses don't matter nearly as much. You just got to make them here coming down the stretch.
Second rolls off. Three-point shot, right wing, missed. Rebound, Reyes is off and running for the Bison. Kicks it back, out top. Now coach says, hey, let's just reset the offense.
You'll see the ball in Reyes' hands a whole lot, partner.
They're going to force you to come out, pick them up, and cover.
Absolutely. And this, I mean, this is a mismatch. Hands. Yeah, they're not going to be able to guard her here. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of that.
And Brewer, that will be her 5th foul.
Yeah, and she didn't want to.
She knew she had to at that point.
Down 9.
You pretty much had to put her out there with 4 fouls to protect some of the other teammates, unfortunately. She had 3 in the first quarter in the game that got her behind on that.
Agree with that. You know, possibly could have switched. Well, I didn't see that young lady over there. Just the emotion of this tournament. You know, you played your last minute of high school basketball is immense.
They're trying to come up and set up trap, and it didn't work. Reyes is just so effective with the ball.
Go get it back. Go get it back, Reyes. Yeah, absolutely. You got to deny her. She'll sit out here and run this clock down.
Rolled to 2.5 left in the basketball game. Yeah, Reyes drives to the basket, puts it up off the board, and puts it in with a little English.
Well, I mean, she just so cool, calm, and collective in traffic. Great help on the backside by Schaefer, and Dickerson never saw the help coming, not worrying about the three-point pitch.
Reyes now just putting on a clinic running in the basketball.
They ain't taking her ball, bro. I'm telling you, they ain't taking the ball.
Nice shot, and he kicks it, lays it in for Schaefer, and all of a sudden, the Bison are starting to rumble.
Coach Haynes knows that he's getting the crowd up, living in the shadows of all those excellent coaches up on the mountain. It's about to be North Sand Mountain's turn at Legacy to get a blue map.
Nice shot underneath by Ella Dickerson.
Got a foul. Got to get in the bonus. Yep, there's a foul. See, here's another point of emphasis. When you try to get the bonus when you're behind, try to get the steal, but definitely foul in the backcourt. Saves time. Reyes.
Look at this pass underneath.
Yeah, I mean, you got so much attention coming out the top, and she just, her wizardry with the ball. And then when she gets downhill going in the middle of that lane. And Schaefer's been one of the best finishers all season in 2A. And knows how to play with her point guard. We've seen it today.
Reyes did a good job of drawing that foul there.
Good to see her stepping back in. She gets that foul there, limping a little bit.
Going to the line for the Lady Bison. Number 13,
the stash is trending.
Could you grow one like that? I couldn't.
You know, I've been thinking about going stash and just kind of seeing. I'm going to show you a picture in a minute, but I'm not going to send it to you because I know you'll send it to Vinny and them, and it might scare some people. But
you know me too well.
The free throw misses, it is just amazing to me. 4 of 9 now for North Sand Mountain. It's not going to hurt them, doesn't look like.
The Cisco free throw knocks down the second one.
And now Reyes is live. 13 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Great stat line for 13.
Reyes with the basketball. 60 seconds for the Bison. That championship, the elusive one. They were the runner-ups back in 1998. They were runner-ups again in 2010.
I'm telling you, she got tricks, man.
Breaking ankles and breaking records here at Legacy Arena today.
That one was dirty. That's just a little pocket inside out. You look like you're going to inside out, and you just put it back to the other pocket. She knew what she was doing. Talked about it earlier. Star of stars today, Miss Reyes is in her bag.
Couple Cisco free throws for Miss Reyes. And that man right there, Jeremiah Hayes, is going to get his first state championship.
Yeah, I definitely think that she'll be the MVP. I don't think there's any question about that.
30 seconds left. You know, they say bison average over 2,000 pounds. They can run up to 37 miles per hour. And they're running up that hillside, and they are 26 seconds away from planting their flag on top of the mountain.
I see what you did there, and Bison, the Bison mascot, one of the best I've seen. Love the outfit as well. But, folks, we knew this one would be tough, and Coach Jeremiah Haynes said it in the game plan. You got to limit Dickerson, and you got to get out and run in transition. And that's what this team did. And so back on the mountain, the stash plays.
The Lady Bison of North Sand Mountain, and Jeremiah Hayes are your girls 2A state champions. As the celebration continues inside Legacy Arena, we're going to step aside. When we come back, we have post-game festivities and the trophy presentation. 41-28 North Sand Mountains, your 2A champions.
How did the Liberty Bell get its crack? There's a myth that the bell tolled on July 4th, 1776 to declare national independence, and that's when it received its famous crack. But historians say there's no evidence to support this claim. The large crack in the bell today is actually the repair job. Metal workers widened the crack to stop the spreading. Originally called the State House Bell, the bell has been cracked and repaired multiple times, but has been silent for almost 180 years for fear of further damage. After the Revolution, the inscription on the bell that reads, "Proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all the inhabitants thereof," became a rallying cry for abolitionists fighting to end slavery. In the late 1800s, the Liberty Bell toured the U.S. on display, cementing its fame and name. The bell would later remind post-Civil War America of when they fought together in the Revolution.
There's power in the simplest of actions, like one neighbor helping another, where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to the electric cooperatives of Alabama, and we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on. Your Alabama Electric Cooperatives, empowering lives, empowering communities.
Hey, it's time to get the kids signed up for sports.
I'm not really sure I want the kids playing sports this year.
Why is that? They love it, it's great exercise, and they learn about teamwork.
Well, sure, but what if they get hurt?
Youth sports are safer than ever, thanks to the Coach Safely Act. All coaches are required to take a course that emphasizes best and safest practices.
I'd like to see that course.
Go to CoachSafely.org. It's available for coaches and parents alike.
CoachSafely.org? I've got to check that out.
CoachSafely.org, so they will play.
The AHSAA would like to congratulate both head coaches, their teams, and staff on an amazing 2026 season. To commemorate this incredible year, each head coach will receive an official Wilson Championship basketball. Presenting this year's championship basketballs is the director of the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association, Mr. J.T. Lawrence. First, from Cold Springs, head coach Paige Adams. Now, from North Sand Mountain, head coach Jeremiah Haynes. Fans, join us in congratulating both head coaches for an incredible season. Now, to present the Coca-Cola All-Tournament Team and Most Valuable Player, our Assistant Directors of the AHSAA, Mrs. Tara Osborne and Mrs. Tanya Peoples. Also assisting is Michael Bates from Coca-Cola. Athletes, as your name is called, please report to center court to receive your award. From Clark County, Aaliyah Watkins. From Lynette, Nakariana Hurd. From North Sand Mountain, Caden Reyes. From Cold Springs, Ella Dickerson. From North Sand Mountain, Abby Schaefer. From Cold Springs, Paisley Whitlow. And the 2026 Most Valuable Player for the Class 2A State Championship game is Caden Reyes from North Sand Mountain. Fans, let's hear it for your 2026 Class 2A Girls All-Tournament Team and MVP. At this time, we ask that you please welcome Central Board Member Holly Sutherland from District 6, along with the Associate Executive Director of the AHSAA, Dr. Brian McRae, for the presentation of the 2026 Class 2A State Championship Runner-Up Trophy. And your 2026 runner-up, Cold Springs High School, led by head coach Paige Adams. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for, please give a warm welcome to the Executive Director of the AHSAA, Mr. Heath Harmon, along with Central Board Member Mike Welch from District 6, for the presentation of the 2026 Class 2A State Championship Trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2026 Class 2A Girls State Champions, the North Sand Mountain Lady Bison, led by head coach Jeremiah Hayes. Congratulations to the 2026 Class 2A Girls.
North Sand Mountain, the Bison, for the first time in school history, are carrying the Blue Mountain to the top of the mountain as your 2A Girls State Champion, Jeremiah Hayes. What a week he's had in Birmingham. Back in the semifinal victory over Clark County was his 100th career victory. But number 101 was even more special. It was a state championship as they knock off Cold Springs 41-28. They led from start to finish. There was a little run by Cold Springs in the third quarter. They were outscored 10-4. But the defense intensity picked up in the final 8 minutes. And the MVP, Kaden Reyes, which she's done all season, took control of this game. She had played all 32 minutes. She led all scorers with 15, which followed up a 20-point performance, as you see her there in the front, in the semifinal victory over Clark County. We're going to throw you now to courtside for our MVP, because he does this from start to finish. On the other side of the break, we're going to go to Kevin. Stick around as the post-game festivities continue here. When we come back, we'll have Kevin Skarpinski on the other side of the break as we continue. Up next, the 2A Boys State Championship inside Legacy Arena.